Today, the 18th of May, all eyes will be in Soweto, where the MK party has decided to take its people's mandate to the Orlando Stadium. Everybody will be watching, anticipating to see if this event is going to be a success or a flop. Everybody will be waiting to hear from Jacob Zuma. Is he going to address all the in-house fighting in Mkhonto Wesizwe? What is he going to say to the South Africans? Why should people vote for MK party? Jacob Zuma is a man that is known to be loved in any corner he places his feet in South Africa.
Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Said So. I'm your host, King053, Mr. Easy Imali Eneng, and we're back at it again with another one. And this time around, we go to Soweto, right there in Johannesburg, exactly in the Orlando Stadium, where the MK party is taking its people's mandate to the people of South Africa. Well, Jacob Zuma is known to be loved everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Make no mistake. I was watching in the morning people trickling in the stadium slowly but surely. And I was asking myself, why is it that it looks like the turnout is becoming slow? What is going on? What is going on? As I was watching, right now it's about 20 minutes past 2 as I'm recording this. Let's see what is going to happen. Let's hear from, I think, the head of election, Muzi, of the MK political party.
Where the MK party is set to launch its elections manifesto. Newsroom Africa's Junior Kumalo is monitoring movements there and joins me now live with an update. Junior, we had a chat just about an hour ago and the stadium was slowly starting to fill up. What is the situation now?
Yes, indeed, Masichaba. When we spoke about an hour ago, some of the MK party supporters were trickling in. It's still the same case. There's a bit of challenges with stadium management, actually. That's causing a bit of the delay when it comes to people coming in. But I do have with me the MK party's head of elections, Muzi Nchingela. Thank you so much for joining us, my brother. There's been a bit of challenges when it comes to the stadium management. What are some of those issues that have been faced by the party today?
Very good morning. We're not allowed to put in the pitch cover. We're not allowed to move around the stadium, to even take interviews or take pictures. But of course, we understand what we are faced with, and we are very focused in executing this event and having a very successful event. Whatever happens will not deter us, will not defocus. Our objective is one, is to get two-thirds majority for the people of this country.
Okay, and today's event, is it a manifesto launch or is it a rally?
So we don't have a manifesto in MK. A manifesto is what other parties would promise the people of this country. Ours is different. We had to do roadshows, getting ideas, circumstances and demands, but also proposals for the South African community as to what is it that they want their future to be like. So it's a mandate of the people, for the people and the people's power. So that's what we are launching today, a people's mandate.
Is it not a bit delayed? We know that South Africans abroad have started voting today. 102 countries, South Africans are voting. Is it not a bit delayed to be launching it today?
It's just a launch, but the document has been out. We've circulated it, everyone has perused it. But of course, it's not a complete document. It's a summarized version of 21 pages. We have a broader program of action that includes everything else that has to do with how we're going to operationalize and how we're going to craft our policies when we get into government. But there's no delay. There's no delay for the future. There's no delay for elections. In fact, in life and in anything that you do, you'll never be delayed unless you have a willingness and a faith and you believe that whatever it is that you're doing is going to be successful.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, there should be no doubt in your mind that the MK political party is going to fill that little stadium, Little Nyana Stadium. People thought it will do this people's mandate at KZN. I think that was going to be a good move, but it looks like they are very happy with the support that they are getting in KwaZulu-Natal in particular. So they are not that much bothered in KwaZulu-Natal. I think they say with them, the IFP, the ANC, the DA, and the EFF, they will be able to pull the ANC below 50%. It's going to be very interesting to see how things pan out that side. They are very strong also in Mpumalanga, it is true. And also, they want to solidify their presence in the province of Gauteng, especially there in the Johannesburg area. Now, we want to hear Jacob Zuma speak about a lot of things, As I was watching this, again, I need to say this because I say it almost every time. The MK party does not have a dedicated media team. It's so boring watching these Facebook lives from someone who can hold a phone still, from someone who cannot, who's using a phone that has poor quality, Why bangathengi phone efana neyam? Or bangfonele bathi King, come and shoot for us, so I can shoot for them live videos that are proper still, not too much moving around, using a tripod at minimum, So I'm very disappointed with the media team. You don't get updates properly from the MK political party, and I keep on pointing this out. They are not fixing it. Ngizogcina sengiyelapha myself ngisebenze mina once because abafuni ukwenza into right, uyangithola. So, because we need to have a platform where we go on Twitter or on Facebook or on YouTube, where we know this is where you get your MK content. Okay, I see again. Stadium is getting full. Stadium is almost full. The last time I checked, very little spots here and there of people. Stadium management is giving people problems or not allowing them with freedom of movement. The same thing happened to the PA. The Patriotic Alliance had big problems to the point where they could not even fill that stadium because of the stadium management of Orlando Stadium. I think most of it has to do with the people's safety. You cannot be too careful when you're gathering more than 30,000 people. So they had to make sure that everything is coordinated properly, and then people move and get to a chair and sit still and stop moving around, so that we can avoid any human traffic happening, any clashes, anything. I'm not too worried about that. I think the MK party is going to handle this situation easily up until the president arrives. When the president arrives, ziyakhala manje. When the president arrives, ziyakhala. Because we are waiting to hear exactly why is it that Jacob Zuma wants us to vote for the MK political party. This time around, it will not be like when he's doing the road shows. This time around, the speech will be coordinated. It will be written for him. He will probably read from a paper, a laptop, a tablet, whatever it is that you will be reading from. There's key points that he wants to say that we must remember going 2 weeks before the elections, less than 2 weeks actually. So we need the president of the MK to tell the people why is it that they must vote for MK political party, and particularly believe in him. With all the in-house factions that was raising up in Mkhonto Wesizwe, it looks like Jacob Zuma has sorted those things out. There's no problem like that in the MK party. He is solving all the problems, and it's nice to see that people tackle their problems head on and they solve the problems instead of tippy-toeing on each other's feelings and not addressing problems as they come. So everyone, every enemy, every opposition party, every political party will be watching and trying to hear what the MK party is doing. The SABC is there. I saw Newsroom Africa is also there. So we are waiting to see how much coverage they're going to cover. Are they going to speak about this from days to come? Because usually a manifesto will take 2 or 3 days to break down. This is the people's mandate, not a manifesto as the MK says. But, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. You tell the people why is it that they need to vote for your political party. So we're waiting to see what Jacob Zuma is going to say. I'm very interested in that. I will be doing a cover of this very much. I told you guys, look, if I could go to Orlando Stadium, I was going to go there just to be there in the face of the people, make interviews there by the stands, talking to the people of MK party coming from all around the country, probably driving to Soweto just to go and see the president in person. It's very important. So catch me later on. I'll be making sure that I do a review on what Jacob Zuma says. Hopefully we get some proper clips. The problem is clips. I'm a clips. Getting proper clips, that's the only problem. But later on today, you guys will get feedback on how I think this event went. Until we meet next time, don't forget to subscribe, guys. Click the subscribe button. Make sure you show your boy love on the subscribe, and make sure that you keep your thoughts on the comment section. Put your thoughts on the comment section, excuse me, and make sure that you click the like. Also, share these videos if you want to. Until we meet next time, don't forget to pray. After you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.
Black Heart, the hustle continua. 100% good quality t-shirts, made to inspire your goals and dreams. T-shirts are now available at an affordable price. Place your order now. 068-473-6908. Instagram at Black7576. Facebook page Black Heart.